Hey friends, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another cleaning motivation video. I've got so many messes in my house, you guys. I have let my house go for like a week and it is definitely showing. So I really needed to get in here and get it cleaned up, but I didn't want to take too long because I had somewhere that I wanted to go this afternoon on this day. So I decided to go ahead and set myself a little 2-hour timer just to see how much stuff I could get done. Now, like I said, I have let my house go for like the whole entire week, and I had clothes everywhere. My kitchen, as you can see, was a complete and total disaster. I had clothes that needed to be folded and put away. I also had a ton of clothes that needed to be washed. I was just all over the place. And I was like, okay, I'm just going to go ahead and turn my music on. You guys know how I am. I've got to jam out because it really just gets me going, to be honest with you. You can see here, I just didn't even know where to start. But I obviously needed to start in the kitchen. So Ruben has recently gotten obsessed with me making these peanut butter Rice Krispie treats, and I swear I've made them like 3 times in the last month, which is perfectly fine. I've not been eating them. He will eat them at home. He will take some to work. He shares some, and I don't care to make them because they're like the most easy thing to make, but you also have to dirty up like 17 dishes to do it. So I was constantly like washing big pots and stuff like that, but I have actually been doing the military diet. I think I have mentioned that to you guys in a previous video or on Instagram, and it's actually been doing really, really well for me. And I thought it was going to be hard because I just love food so much and I love soda so much, and it's actually not been that bad at all. I was thinking about doing like a whole little vlog about it over on the other channel. You guys will have to let me know if you're interested in hearing any of the stuff that I've been going through and how it has helped me and all the changes that it's made. But I will tell you that I've done really good on it, and I'm trying to get my mom to do it with me. She's kind of like me. She really likes the treats and all that good stuff, but I'm really surprised. Like, usually when I try a diet or something like that, it just never works. But to be honest with you, I usually don't really give into it, if that makes any sense. Like, I don't follow all the directions and the rules, and then I'll go for like a day or two and then I give up on it. But I will be honest with you, one thing that has helped is I do this during the week when Ruben's at work, so he's not tempting me to go out and eat or anything, but then I will, kind of splurge a little bit on the weekends. So that's pretty much where I'm at with that. But before we get too far into the motivation, you guys know what time it is. It is a new month, and that means there is a new fragrance. I want to say quickly, thank you so much to Dossier for sponsoring this portion of today's video, and a huge thank you to you guys when you come and support me when I have sponsored videos. But this month I'm loving Woody Sandalwood by Dossier. This is actually a unisex fragrance, and it is inspired by Le Labo's Santal 33, and it is one of Dossier's best sellers. It has almost like a smoky, leathery scent. I think it's really, really nice for this part of the year. It has also been known to be worn by Alexa Chung and Justin Bieber. And if it's good enough for the Biebs, it is good enough for me. A few of my favorite things about Dossier is that they provide premium quality, ethical, and affordable perfume for all. You can smell just like the celebrities for a fraction of the cost. If you're looking to expand your collection, this, in my opinion, is the best way to do it. They also follow the strict US and EU cosmetic safety recommendations when formulating their products, which are ethical, sustainable, and sourced from the highest quality ingredients. Their vegan and eco-friendly fragrances are 100% non-toxic and cruelty-free. And another thing that I love about Dossier is now they are being sold in Walmart. So if you are like me and you cannot wait on shipping because you have zero patience, you can just go straight to the store and grab you some. They also have a rewards program where you can earn points towards products and discounts. And you guys know that Valentine's Day is coming up. If this is something that you've been wanting to try for yourself or for your partner, now is the time to do it. You can also use my code, which is Mandy5, for 5% off. All of the information is going to be in the description box below. I cannot tell you any more good things about Dossier than I have. I just absolutely love this company and what they stand for. And also, if you ever get a fragrance that you're just not absolutely in love with, the return policy is so stinking easy. You just send it back. They will actually provide you with a return label, and you just stick it in the mail, send it back, and you can pick something else out. And the fragrances that you send back, they actually donate to charity, which I think is absolutely amazing. But if you have any questions, go ahead and ask me, because I pretty much know Dossier in and out. They also have candles, if you guys see that on their website. I've not gotten my hands on a candle yet, but soon. I will have one soon.
Say something meaningful, say something I don't know. I wanna know you better. The way that you talk to me, the way that you make me feel, I don't know if you're real. I wanna put you in that spotlight, looking at you all night. Put you in that spotlight. Oh, you make me feel right. Wanna look at you all night. Put you in that spotlight. Oh, you know you're beautiful. You know you're beautiful. And it's like you're untouchable. Like you're untouchable. Don't you know? You know you're.
So we're getting a lot of stuff done here in the kitchen. Believe me when I say it was disgusting. So I knew that I wasn't going to do like a whole deep clean, down and dirty. I just really wanted to get all of the surface things taken care of. That way when you walked into the house, it looked clean and it smelled clean, and it pretty much was clean. I just didn't do like top to bottom, mopping all the floors and cleaning carpets and stuff like that, and all of the windows. But I really did need to get a lot of this stuff done. So if you can tell, Bodie's down there laying by my feet, which he usually does. But you'll also notice throughout this video that he's not really like up my butt like he usually is. And obviously at first I'm thinking, okay, there's something wrong with him. I mean, if you guys have been here before, you know how he is. But I was thinking, okay, does he not feel well? What's going on? But I've been thinking about it, and they say that normally labs, when they get around 4 or 5 years old, they literally just like one day, just calm down. And I don't know if we are getting to that point with him, or if just on this day he just wasn't feeling it and he didn't feel like, wandering around right behind me. But I've had labs before, and I'm going to be honest with you, I've never had one as crazy as Bodie. He's not bad. He's just, all over the daggone place. And I know that when he gets to that point where he just calms down, I'm really going to miss him being rambunctious. But I'm also really welcoming the tame Bodie. I don't know if you guys were around. At one point, he got into something out in the yard, and it gave him like a bunch of whelps all over his body. It was just like an allergic reaction to something, and the vet told me to give him some Benadryl. So I gave him the correct amount of Benadryl for his size and stuff like that. And literally, like for that whole day, he just like slept and just laid there. And we call that Benadryl Bodie, and we were all like, hey, we like this. If you guys have a dog that just acts crazy all the time, you totally feel where I'm coming from. But I don't know what was wrong with him. Just on this day, he just did not really feel like, wandering around the entire house, which I was okay with. Right there, I think, is where I sprayed myself with water, as I always do. You would think that I would know how to clean a sink without spraying myself, but I do. I also know how to, have a concert with my kitchen faucet. But I was also going to tell you guys, if you watched, I think it was my last video where I brought in like the new stuff to put on the shelves in the kitchen and the little lamp. So if you guys did watch that, you'll know where I'm coming from. If you didn't, I will leave that video up in the cards, up on the little top right hand side of this video. It'll pop up. You can go back and watch it. But you guys were like, okay, you need some greenery up there. And also I was talking about my other cutting boards that I was going to add up there as well. Okay, so here's the thing. The cutting boards, for some reason, I packed up with all of the Christmas stuff. I do not know why. And they're in the very bottom of the very back of under the stairs downstairs. I'm not going through all that stuff right now. I just can't. I don't have it in me. So I just pretty much rearranged all that stuff up there to make it look a lot better, in my opinion. I did take that plant and put it up on the shelf like you guys suggested that I do, but I had it over there by that lamp to hide the cords like I was talking about. So I did end up going and getting like a little extension plug-in thing. That way I could plug in the little refrigerator behind where the microwave is. That way I didn't have it all up on the countertop, and I was able to hide the little plug-in for the lamp so that it wasn't just sitting out there too. So I really feel like if I had like a countertop with a corner or something, it would be a lot easier to hide, but unfortunately I do not. So this is what we had to do. I ended up, I think, taking like a hairband, a hair bow, whatever you want to call it, and wrapping it around the what am I thinking of? The cord to the lamp. That way it wasn't showing. Do you guys see Bodie sitting back there like a weirdo? I don't know why I don't know why he does that. Sometimes if we're cooking or if something, loud is going on, then he'll do that. But I wasn't being loud. I don't know. He was just being weird this day. But anyway, I ended up getting the cord back there where you couldn't see it when you were walking around, and it looks so much better. See? So much better. But this is what the shelves ended up looking like for now. I know. You don't have to tell me. There's something, they're just not finished. Like, I just don't know. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Another couple of people asked me to show you what the lamp looks like when it's plugged in and on, and when the kitchen is dark. That little thing puts off some light. My kitchen was like black, dark, and it puts out a lot of light. I do have it on, like when Reuben comes home at like midnight and he walks in that back door, he always turns it off. He's like, it's too bright. I'm like, just go to sleep. Anyway, I hope you guys don't think that like all we do is bicker at each other, because we don't. But I feel like, that's normal in relationships. If y'all don't think that's normal, then please let me know what kind of relationship that you have. Because on a daily basis, I can tell you something that he does that gets on my nerves, and I can guarantee you he can say the same. But this right here is a little toy that Bodie had. It was like a digestible bone, because we don't do rawhide. And he had gotten that nibbled down to the very bits. And I was so daggone tired of picking that crap up off my carpet. So I decided that it was time to go. You can see him here. He's just sitting by the door waiting to go outside because he's nosy. We have a stray cat that comes and sleeps on that bench on my front porch at night. And the other night I wasn't paying attention. I honestly didn't think it was out there. So when I take him out at night, I know I'm rambling. I don't know why I'm in a talky mood today, but a lot of you guys say that you would rather hear me talk. I don't know why. Anyway, I was letting him out the other night and it was dark outside. So when you walk out onto my porch, our porch light is like a motion detector. So as soon as you walk out, it turns on, right? So I was on the phone with Braden. We were FaceTiming, I think. And I just put his leash on and I wasn't paying a bit of attention. And I let him out. And, okay. So I'm not going to say I'm lazy, but we're just going to say it's cold, okay? So when I do this at night, I will just let him out and I hold on to the leash and I don't walk out there because it's cold. And then 9 times out of 10, I have on a moo-moo. So I'm not going out there, okay? Anyway, he does pretty good. So he goes out there, he does his business, he sniffs around all over God's creation, and he's going to walk back up. So his thing is, when he comes back up onto the porch, when he's done, he will go directly over to that bench and smell where that cat's been. And I don't like him doing that because I don't know if that cat has fleas or whatever. I don't know. Anyway, but sometimes I'll let him do it just because, dog's got to be a dog, right? So like I said, I was on the phone with Braden and I wasn't paying attention, and he comes back up on the porch and walks over there. Now he's kind of out of my eyesight, but I still have him on the leash, right? And then all of a sudden, he like jumps and is growling like I have never heard him growl before. And I'm like, oh, blank. So I told Braden, I was like, hold on. So I dropped the phone and I've got the leash and I'm trying to like pull him back inside. Now, I don't know. It could have been a bear. It could have been a deer, because we have all that stuff up here, right? And they're in our neighborhood. We also have fox and coyotes. So who the heck knows what was out there, because I wasn't paying attention. So anyway, I hear all this commotion going on. I'm trying to pull him inside, and then all of a sudden I hear him yelp, and then he turns around and runs right back in the door. And then it dawned on me that that damn cat was probably sitting on that bench, and he was out there the whole time. And then Bodie went to get it, and he got smacked. Anyway, so when he came inside, I checked him out. He was perfectly fine. He ran directly into the kitchen and sat for a treat. That's how concerned this dog was over that cat, let me tell you. I tell you what, he cracks me up. Like, he cracks me up. All he was concerned about was that daggone treat. And I promise you, he got 2 treats for that one. But all of that stuff that was in the hallway that you just saw me pick up, that was a bunch of towels and my bathroom rug, because I ended up giving Bodie a bath, and he got everything wet as he usually does. So I went ahead and threw all of that stuff in the washer, and I went ahead and came in here to the bedroom to get everything done. And as you can see, Ruben again has a huge pile of socks sitting on top of that dresser. I refuse. I'm not putting them together. They can just sit there. At this point, I just really didn't even care. So I did have a ton of laundry that I needed to fold. I had another load of my laundry in the dryer at this point that was getting done. When I tell you that I really did not do much this week, I didn't. Like, I just had gotten to the point where I was like, I really don't want to do anything, and I really don't have to. You know what I'm saying? Like, we had clean clothes to wear for the week. We had toilet paper. We had food to eat, and we weren't sitting in filth. Well, kind of. There was probably a lot of dog hair around. But I don't know. It was just one of those weeks, and I know I'm not the only one. So if you guys ever feel like you're in a rut and you just don't feel like doing anything, then don't. I mean, you don't. Who says that you have to get up and clean your house every day? I don't. I don't say that you have to. So if you feel like that, then that's fine. You feel like that. But if you ever need the motivation, come on over to this channel. I'll give it to you. Also, if this is your first time here and you have listened to me ramble for the last 15 minutes, I really appreciate you. I really, really do. So obviously, as you can tell on this channel, there are no frou-frous, no frills over here. 9 times out of 10, this is what I look like when I'm cleaning. I don't know if you can tell, but my face and my neck are so red because I was so stinking hot. I actually had the windows open on this day. I think it was like 50 degrees outside, and it was feeling really, really good. But I was still hot. I think it also because I knew I had that 2-hour timer on, and I just really like to push myself and see how much I can get done. And I'm going to be honest with you, the only thing that I didn't do was mop my kitchen floor. And I had plenty of time. You'll see at the end of the video, I had plenty of time to do it. I just didn't want to. So I didn't. So if you, if you like realistic real life cleaning and motivation, then this is exactly where you're going to find it. I just like to hang out with you guys. I like finding my people. And honestly, I think I have here with this channel. I love talking to you guys too. So if you have questions or, any kind of comments or anything you want to tell me, leave them in the comments below. I like talking to y'all. I like to get to know you guys. I have met some of the most amazing people through YouTube, and I cannot thank you enough. Also, if you guys didn't know, I have a vlog channel, and I have been uploading over there. Mom and I do these, I don't want to say cooking shows, because that would be pushing it. Okay, so we have like food and drinks over there. We're not culinary artists by any stretch of the imagination, but we have a lot of fun. And I don't know, it's just fun. And I just did a Valentine's Day video, and that one has bloopers at the end of it. So when I was editing that one, I meant to put it on the screen to stay tuned to the end for the bloopers, and I forgot to. So I ended up putting it in the title. I don't know if anybody read it or not. But yeah, go back. Even if you just go back to watch the bloopers, they're hella funny, and I just have the best time with Mom. So right here I was showing you, if you guys saw my master bedroom deep clean, I had those empty drawers when I went through all of my stuff and got rid of it. I have a whole drawer for my moo-moos now. I'm so stinking excited. Everything fit in there, and everything looked so good. I was just extremely happy that I had a drawer to dedicate to the moo-moos. I was also at Walmart not too long ago, and they had some new ones out, but I refrained myself. Is that the right word? Refrained? I refrained from getting more moo-moos. Yes, that's the word. I think right now I'm at like 11 or 12. Yeah, 11 or 12 moo-moos, I think, at this point. So I think I'm good for right now, but they've got the summer ones out. Oh, I really want some. I think I would say I would go through mine and like get rid of some to replace them, but I'm not going to do that. But I've got them all worn in and soft. There's no way I can get rid of them. They're just the best things. And if y'all are on the fence about getting you a Walmart moo-moo, girl, go spend your $7. Spend your $7. They are going to be the best things you have ever put on your body, and you're going to feel so much better when you sleep at night until they start riding up your neck. But you know what? It's comfortable to me. I really don't care. But now we're in the bathroom. We're getting all of this cleaned up. Like I said, I had given Bodhi a bath earlier, and I got everything pretty much wiped down. He's not really bad when he gets a bath. It's just when he gets out and then he shakes everywhere. So I've got water like from top to bottom of my bathroom. But I had already cleaned the bathtub out from giving him a bath, so I really didn't need to do that. I really just needed to get everything wiped down. Also, do you guys like clean the inside of your toilet like every single week? I don't. And here's why. I'm the only one that uses that bathroom, and it doesn't really get that bad. Does that make any sense? I just feel like it's a waste. It's a waste of product for me to do it. So I don't. But yeah, this is it. I got everything done that I wanted to get done, and I'm so excited that you guys came to watch today with me. As you'll see here, I've got like 25 minutes left, but I was done. I was feeling myself. I was like, nope, this is it. But yeah, thank you so much for being here today. If you enjoyed it, make sure to give me a thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed, make sure to do that before you go if you enjoyed it. But I gotta go. I will see you in the next one. Bye.